Oh, okay. Is the intro over?
I didn't hear it. I was too busy
I'm gonna
jamming
click
out
it
to
again.
him hitting the mic.
Do.
Okay, it's over. But I was yapping through the whole one.
Alright, we're gonna do introduction, okay?
My name's Noah.
My name's Kaya.
Wait, what did you bring?
Nothing.
I brought my 2 middle fingers just for y'all.
My name's Jalen. I'm a big back, and I brought chicken nuggets.
My name's Cohen, and I brought everything else.
I brought Takis.
You brought Takis? What? Yeah, they're in my room right now.
No, they're on the table.
Yeah.
I think Takis are nasty.
Dude, nasty.
You're nasty!
What do you mean?
I've been
Talking
a
to
nasty
the
girl,
order.
nasty.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty.
Somebody gonna mess my freaky.
What?
I think Takis are very sour.
I think Takis are just bad in general.
I just like them. I like the red ones.
I hate them all.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. So back to our story. I'll tell you the rules. I'll tell you what not to do and what to do.
You are
When-
drunk.
Now, I have a
Okay.
question. I have a question.
Okay.
Jalen, what is your stance on kids?
What do you mean?
Like, would you have them personally?
Personally, yes. But like my thing is, if they're mean to my animals, I'm gonna put them on the porch and let someone take it, and they can have that dog. I mean, kid.
Did you say something like that the other day?
No, that was Jalen. He said that
Maybe it
exact.
was Jalen.
So just saying, if a
Well-
dog ever does, I mean, not even me saying a dog. If a person or thing or it does anything to my dog, I will put it on the porch.
Okay, what is your opinion on like having kids?
Honestly, I'd be down to have some kids because like they're cute and whatnot, and
and whatnot.
I think it would be fun raising them.
Okay, what about you?
Honestly, I'd probably have him when I was ready, but that won't be
Okay,
for a
Noah.
long time.
No, if I made you my children's godfather and then I just unexpectedly die, would you take my kids?
No.
I'll put him in the adoption center.
But the whole point of you being a godfather is to take my kids.
I would
after
take your
die.
kids, but I don't know how much they like me.
Guys, I have a
Oh my God,
question.
they like you.
What age do you want to have kids?
20s, definitely
Yeah.
20s.
If I were to have kids,
Yeah,
I'd be
late
in my
20s. Not early 20s, but like late 20s.
I cannot do like past 20 because if I go past 20, I don't want to be like an old dad. You know?
Yeah,
just
and
wanna-
like it's just.
I want to do 30 because, like, I feel like 20s, you're not in the headset to have a kid. Like, you want to party and, like, you want to go out and have fun and do you.
But you
By
have
30s,
so
you're
long
done.
to do that. You have like the beginning of your 20s to do that, and also, shit, I forgot what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
know. I think for me, 30s, because, like, then I can enjoy my 20s and, like, I can get stable and financially stable and, like, have a house. Because, like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't think you're ever gonna be prepared to have a kid.
No.
I just think it's like when you have them, and you
Hundreds
you
of
better
years to go
buckle
by.
up.
Well,
Hundreds of years, and
I
you'd
mean,
never
like,
be ready.
what age, like, what, if you could choose the age, what age would you
23.
27.
I was
So that
gonna
I
say
can,
like
I can get through my
26.
college, right? I can start my career. I can at least get an established job. You know what I mean?
I think I'd be out of college by that point, and I'd probably have a job by that point as well. So,
I
I'd
just
also
feel
like
like-
to travel around a lot, and that's really hard to do with kids.
well, my mom and my uncle travel all around a lot. Like my mom was born in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, I
I
personally
just
won't.
think
go.
it's not fair to like bring a kid into the world if you're not financially stable and you can't depend for it. Like
That's very true.
that's not fair to the kid. You know what I mean? Yes, we're poor, Kai. You got something to say about it?
Yes, we're poor. Kaya.
That's not what I was talking about. But yeah, that too. We're all broke.
I think all people like whenever they start out in life, they're poor pretty much, and you got like nothing. And especially if you have a kid, then you're just more poor.
Yeah, I feel like the kid didn't deserve that. You know,
What?
the kid didn't deserve that.
Oh, I thought you meant like the kid didn't do their part, didn't get the money.
Well,
Yeah, no,
they
that
didn't
kid's
do
gonna learn
that either. They
something
could be,
I will
they
say-
could be making a McDonald's up in that thing, but they didn't do that.
They're making a McDonald's.
At McDonald's.
Yeah, no.
Girl, some like hash browns or stuff.
Like hash browns, keep it is
What?
It's your uterus.
same thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
He's just a special one is all.
It's because he's the youngest one.
All right, what's your favorite animal? Why?
You guys just go Stephen Irving. Do you just not like the Australians?
No! How?
anyway, I was gonna say.
You don't like the British.
No.
are basically the same, except the Australian are like evil. They're like evil
The British and the Australians that are like insanely far apart. They're the same.
They're just the evil version of British people. Anyways,
Stingrays, because like they can be very pretty and like they can be very like exotic, but also like you mess with them and they like tell you to leave you alone. You better leave them alone. You're gonna die. Steve
What?
Harvey, yeah, leave them alone.
I honestly have no idea.
favorite animal, why?
I don't know.
Squids, obviously. That's
Yeah.
my whole thing.
You're
Is
built
squids.
like a squid.
Well, we need to get him a squid tapestry for his wall.
Oh my gosh, I got this one like little squid thing, and it's like a wall art thingy, and it's super cool looking.
Speaking of
You don't-
squids, guess what came up on my memories the other day?
Oh,
What?
God.
Me and you walking into my grandma's house and arguing over the squid hats.
You know, I've actually like been in the water with a stingray, like ocean water. Yeah,
Did you like it? Oh yeah, we were too.
dude.
I've been multiple times.
I have.
I was on a cruise and we went. It was, one of the stops was in the Grand Cayman, and there was this like Stingray City is there, dude. They let you like kiss it and like
Do you get to feed it?
no, because somebody complained that it like left a hickey on their like hand.
a hickey.
Not a hickey. I don't know how to describe
I
it.
was
But
going
it's
crazy.
I was about to say this stingray.
that stingrays
Ooh.
were going crazy, but to be fair, you go crazy when you see some food too. Okay.
I remember when I had the stingrays. They just like it felt so weird because they didn't feel them bite it. They like sucked it up. Like you think about like a vacuum. They just literally sucked it up out of your hand.
One scared me so bad because I didn't see it and it was behind me and it brushed against my leg.
Well, I get scared of them because I don't ever want to get stung by one. So I'm always very cautious.
I have a question.
I've only seen one once, and it was when we went to Jamaica.
And dude, I was the first one to see
Yeah,
it.
it was like right up on her. It was about to get her a hickey.
It's my
Not
bestie
everybody's
friend.
answer has to be the same, but like, what is your purpose of life? Like, not someone else's. Like, what is your?
That
purpose
is such
of-
a big existential question.
I wear this.
Sorry.
I wear this.
What's the purpose of life?
I wear this for a reason, Jalen.
Because you don't know.
Exactly.
Chloe, what's your purpose? Of
Wait,
life?
let me see. What is it?
Wimp.
Oh,
What's yours?
hold on. I'm texting my mom. She's like, "What are you guys doing?"
I just saw that. I'm really bad at like not answering.
Just like, I don't know, man. Just have a normal life. Do some cool stuff.
I feel like if I were to have a podcast, it'd be so much fun. I don't think we'd make it far, but I love yapping, and it'd be great.
Honestly, I think I just roller coasters. That's what I was born for. What I'll die on.
You're just gonna make a roller coaster that kills people and then
That's what I
die.
already wanted.
Exactly.
I feel like
I'm
my
like-
purpose.
If I ever get like a terminal illness, or I'm just like that old that I shouldn't be around anymore, yeah, just put me on a roller coaster. I probably won't make it.
Damn. I don't want to get really old.
But-
So like if I'm like in my 80s, I'm gonna like figure out a way to die. I don't want to live. I most likely don't want to live past my 60s.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't live to the year 2100.
Jonathan, he literally told me
Just-
like he does not want to go to 50. Once he's at 50, he's done.
Once I'm 60, I'm done. It's such. I don't want to
Wow.
be old.
I want to live till the age of 93 just to see the millennium change, and then at that point, I don't care what happens. after
Dude,
that.
I'm
The millennium
scared.
change.
Yeah.
I want to die at 50. I'm gonna die when I die.
Exactly. That's how I be feeling.
Dude, you have no idea.
But
Honestly, if I can, so death is a big, big fear for me. So if I can,
It
I'm
is
staying
for
alive as long
everyone.
as possible.
I'm just here to ask, like,
Well, that's
what
where
do you
all.
guys think? Like, do you think there's like an afterlife and like reincarnation?
Okay,
A
okay,
little
hold
bit.
on, hold on.
It's
A lot
kind
of
of-
people have asked me this question. I do believe there is some sort of higher deity and some kind of afterlife. Now, I don't know what it is. I obviously am more geared towards God and Christianity, but it could be anything.
Sorry, I got another crackhead.
I also believe that. But I also believe that we get reincarnated, and we have to find our purpose.
I mean,
If we don't find our purpose, then
Let's try to
I
speak
feel
on
like,
this.
I mean, I know there's an afterlife. Okay, I say no, but I think there's an afterlife. Reincarnation, I don't think it's really reincarnation. I think sometimes, like, you just visit Earth, but, like, through different things. Like, I don't think, like, you're just one thing. Like, I think you could be multiple things in different places. Like,
yeah.
you could be, like, a bird, or, like, you know, like, you're not just, like,
So like your
tree
like
or-
soul or your essence or something is like split up into multiple different
I mean,
parts of the world.
no, like, you can be, like, whatever you want. Like,
You-
it's not like you, like, let's just say you want to be a tree. You don't have to just be a tree. Like, you can be whatever you want in multiple like ways, and you know what I mean. Like I don't feel like
I understand what you're saying.
it's not just like when you think
Yeah.
of reincarnation, you think of like an animal. Like oh, I'm gonna reincarnate as like a bird.
Mhm.
Well, like you don't have to be just a bird. Like you could be like a bird or like just whatever you want to be.
Yeah, I understand.
It's not just one thing, multiple things.
I got you.
My personal opinion, I think once you die, you're dead. Like there is no soul. You
It's
are just
like,
a
okay.
living thing.
So I saw this like TikTok of a supernatural clip, and it was of this thing called the Empty,
Mhm.
where it's literally just a black void, and everything that has died. Like it's more for like demons and angels and whatnot. But once you're dead, you're just in this constant state of like sleep, of darkness, and that's just it.
I feel
that's
like-
the rest.
Like once you die, like you will not feel anything because you are just a living thing. Like you are no more than that. You have no soul. It's like, that sounds brutal, but
Now,
once I get some evidence.
here's something very interesting that I just came upon the other day as I was watching TikTok. This theory, I don't remember what it was called, but it's of. This is gonna sound probably really weird, and I'm not gonna explain it right. But basically, oh, my computer turned off.
Okay. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your phone was my foot. Give it back.
that's gotta stay in
What?
there. That was caught. Say,
Where'd it go?
Where did what go?
My phone disappeared.
Good.
Oh no, it's right there under my
Okay.
chumby's butt.
What was the theory you saw?
Oh, so there's only one actual person on Earth that is like actually a person or like an actual living creature. Everything else is just like not real. Like I don't know. I don't know how to.
Part of a devious plan.
It was all a dream.
I don't know how to explain it right.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up later.
I feel like when you die, like your body's dead, like you're physically dead, but I feel like
Spiritually
mentally,
alive.
like
Yes.
mentally and spiritually, you live on.
Okay.
Like I feel like I don't believe in ghosts, but like
I
I
do.
believe in spirits. Like I do
I
think
kind
some,
of do.
like I think spirits linger. I mean, I'm not saying like demonic, like you're demonic. Like
I believe that too.
I just think like good and bad spirits, they linger. Like I don't think like now I'll be like go move, like no, but like I do think like spirits are around and like.
You ever think they can like show themselves in some way, shape, or form?
Probably.
I mean,
I think that's what whenever like people have like the spiritual encounters and whatnot. That's what that is. But like obviously it seems pretty fake.
but
I was
like,
watching.
sorry.
No. He's on this rant. You will stay quiet and you will keep going.
Okay. Anyway,
You look so proud of
I
that
feel like-
moment.
they can show themselves, but like they can't like really show themselves. Like they can show that they're present, but not themselves.
It could be like they forgot themselves, like what they used to look like
Yeah.
or how they were.
I've
You
also
see-
heard of like.
No, you're on a linger rant,
only-
whatever.
Linger rant or whatever.
I've also heard of like people where like, you know, spirits are not mean. Like when they throw stuff and they do stuff like that, it's not them like being demonic or being bad.
Just trying to get
Just
contact
trying
with
to
you.
get contact or like being like making known that they're there or like I don't want to say like unfinished business on Earth. Like it's not a Hallmark movie, people.
Not a Hallmark movie.
I fucking hate
But, like-
Hallmark. Oh, that makes me so mad.
Yeah,
but, like-
Hallmark is annoying.
Like you know, like not unfinished business, but like something they need to do before they can move on to afterlife.
Yeah.
No, I just gotta say
like
this
they haven't
podcast
found their
being really,
purpose.
really existential.
Sorry,
So
guys.
I'm gonna build something off upon what like you both kind of said. Like they kind of forget who they are. I've had multiple dreams about my mom, but they were more vivid, closer to when she died versus when she didn't.
Oh my god, that reminds me
There
of
was one.
something.
Like, the first one, she was literally just there, like smiling at me. Second one, she just walked in my room.
It's creepy.
Not
I-
creepy, not in a creepy way. It's kind of like it's okay. Like I'm still here. Now it's more like
Dude, this reminds me.
it was weird.
Saying it reminds me of something. You go first.
Yes. So my grandma's like really, okay. My grandmother's like one of those healing touch, the tarot chakras. Anyways, just, no,
Oh.
the coon
I
side,
was about to
mom's
say.
side. And so I was like, okay, do whatever, I'm bored. And so she
I'm
did
bored.
that. And then like, I was out. And then all of a sudden I had this dream and I was like in the middle of a cornfield and I saw my dead grandpa. And like,
Which
it-
one?
you don't know him. It was like my dead grandpa. It was kind of traumatizing, but it was also kind of good. I don't know really how else to explain it. But yeah, that's what that just reminded me of. Yes.
So there's like two dreams. Okay, so I always cry like about this one, but I'm not gonna cry, guys. Anyway,
As it just
You
starts
got this. I believe.
downpouring.
so like, I had this dream. So like, I've had multiple dreams. Like, so I'll just start off with one. So, like, there's this one, like, and this is like so vivid. Like, I had a friend staying the night, and I fell asleep, and she was up, and basically, I had a dream that like I walked in and my grandma was dead, like just on the floor dead.
Yeah, that's probably traumatizing.
And I woke up and I was shaking, and I woke up bawling and sweating. And then like I also had another dream where like I walked in and like my grandma had a cigarette in her hand and she was dead. My dad was. We ain't gonna get into that part. We ain't gonna get into that part. But anyway, my uncle, he got like it was very vivid. And I had this one. So like I came to find out. Okay, in every dream I have at my grandma's, I have this problem where like the floor from underneath me falls, but I never fall.
Seriously, though.
Comes to find out, when my mom used to live at my grandma's house when she was pregnant with me and stuff, she had that same dream. In all of her dreams, the floors used to fall from underneath her, but right before she'd fall, she'd wake up.
Dude, okay.
I've had a couple of those dreams, and they scare the shit out of me.
Yes, like
And they're so realistic. So you're honestly like
But-
freaking out.
Yeah, I don't
Or,
feel
like,
that.
Sometimes I'll like.
It's
I
not
remember
related.
once I had that in a lucid dream, and I was dreaming about that, and then I had a lucid dream right after, and it was not my time.
Dude, I will never forget. One time I felt like somebody like legit like picked me up and just rocked me in my bed.
Oh yeah, you called me about that.
This was before I knew you.
Oh, you called me about sometime that you had there's some mess with you in your bed.
But there's been a lot of times that I felt like something was just going on. But like I remember like feel like I'm being dropped and I woke up and it felt like I was like the bed was like shaking. I don't understand. There was also another dream that I had that like I couldn't see anything but I could feel it. Everything. Like I was running from something and I kept tripping.
It was
tripping.
it was realistic.
Tripping. No, I couldn't see anything. I just felt it. Like I was moving and tripping.
Yeah, it felt realistic to you.
Yes.
There was this time back at the last house that we were in where like literally I felt like something had done this to me as I was asleep and it woke me up and you guys know I'm a deep sleeper. It's hard to wake me up.
That's so
And it
not
woke
true.
me up
All you have to
instantly.
do is tickle this
Okay,
man's feet.
well that's different. And then
Just
I
give a
like
little
woke
tickle,
up
tickle, tickle.
and I looked around, saw that there was nothing there, just thought it was nothing. And then my closet door like slammed and it was like full and it could not close.
I would leave my
And
room.
it slammed
and
shut.
I-
And I was so confused.
was this
So
before
scared.
I saged the house or after I saged the house?
You saged the house?
Yeah, she
Yes.
Oh, I need to go.
did. She
No,
need
not
to go.
this one.
Saged
The
the
other
house.
one.
No,
Anyway.
saging the house gets the bad things away.
Where is voodoo witchcraft? It's all hocus pocus voodoo witch. Anyway, to elaborate on my dream, there's always this thing. So like, it's not like an elusive dream, but like I'll be dreaming, and it's like, I wake up like, not wake up in my dream. Like I'm not asleep in my dreams. But, like when the floor is falling from
I'll make sure.
when the floor is falling from like underneath me,
Hey, can you get
Here.
my ball?
like when the floor when the floor is falling from underneath me, like in my dreams, I can just be like, I can like talk to myself in my dreams, and like I can be like, no, like this isn't happening, or like I can like not like control my dreams, but like sometimes like I'll be driving on a road in my dreams, or like I'll be walking on a sidewalk and like the floor start to fall, and like every time it happens, every time I say in my head, I'm just like, no, like this isn't gonna happen. I continue in my dream. Sometimes I be dreaming some good stuff, and then like not like that, guys, but like good
I wasn't even
things.
thinking about
Neither was
that.
I.
But like good things. I don't know. Y'all be doing some things sometimes. But anyway, I was like, I don't know, and I was just like, it keeps like freaking me out because it's like I can control my dreams, but I can't.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was just so weird. But there was like this one where I was like sitting in my bed, like middle of my bed. All of a sudden, like I just like went to like go lay down, and I felt something just like push me into my bed. So like I got up and I was like sitting in the corner, like you know, like the wall and stuff. And there was like this big black figure at my door. And there was like an upside down cross on my door.
Where?
And- huh?
Which house?
Oh, I forgot to tell you dreams about like that you guys were into, but I'll tell you that in a minute.
Dude, no, I swear to God, Nani's house is haunted.
Oh, it's
There's
so haunted.
something
Hold on,
there.
are you about to
Wait.
curse us?
No, just listen. I'll tell you that next. But like the upside down
Well, I got
cross.
something to say after you.
Yeah.
I had
It was
some-
just crazy. Anyway.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So The only thing closest to your guys' like falling floor thing is every time that I fall, like even an inch. So you know how at the last house, like they had the walkway from
Like
the driveway, you go and
Yeah.
then you turn and then you're
Yeah.
up to the front door.
Mhm.
So like there were the little garden patches too. Literally, I fell like an inch down and I shot up and was like scared out of my mind.
Like from the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I fall in a dream, it's weird.
And I had
It's so
just one more
scary.
thing. So, at church camp, I think I've told all of you this a couple times, maybe I don't remember. When I passed out at church camp,
Yeah, we didn't get out of church.
so I
yet,
had
guys.
2 dreams. The first one was I could see myself in like third person, and I hit against the wall, and some guy was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then I just fell on the floor. And then the second one, I can't even like. It was weird. It was like this really golden light, but it like honestly like felt warm and nice and just great. I don't know. God maybe.
Maybe.
The
Yeah,
dream
you
that
probably
you guys were in, it was so scary. I woke up bawling my eyes out. I couldn't go back to sleep. I was bawling my eyes out.
We're about to get cursed.
So no,
No, please don't curse me.
no.
Don't
It starts
do that to
off
me.
okay.
I'm already a saint. It's just almost like.
It starts off. Kaya went on like, I was staying the night, okay,
Oh, God.
and Kaya went. Dang, not that bad. Kaya went on like a trip with a friend. For some reason I stopped the subway, and like this dream is so like, it's weird, but just follow with me, okay?
We have a subway.
It's a dream, girl. You were on a vacation,
Have a
okay?
Subway.
Well, like, I don't know. It's just a weird dream, okay? Just listen. Well, like, it starts off with a dream, but then it goes into a nightmare.
Oh my God, this reminds me of a dream that I had.
But, like, so Kaya calls me while I'm here hanging out with you, like, playing a game or whatever, and she's like, hey, you know, my friend left me, whatever, like, can you come here? For some reason, guys, I just teleport there, okay? Leave me alone.
Alright, that makes sense.
It's a dream.
It's a
You
dream.
just didn't want to
And then,
deal with the ride.
I know. And then, like, I'm there sitting there with Subway with him, and then her friend comes, and she's like, okay, I gotta go. So instead of teleporting back, I walk, okay? Well, somehow Savannah got there with me. So me and Savannah's walking back, and you know, we walk.
I love how I'm a minor character and I have no significance.
No, you will.
Oh,
Just wait.
I'm gonna die.
So basically, we're walking, and we find a Walmart. Well, we go in it, and like, there's a like hotel and some shops next to it. We go in the Walmart. It's very like small, very like ghetto country, and and like the people
What
there,
ghetto are you in?
no one's talking at all. It's dead silent. It's empty. It looks kind of abandoned-ish, but like there's some things there.
I
So-
want to go. Why can't I go in this dream?
Anyway, so then like me and
Teleport? Get to go in the abandoned Walmart ghetto? Just grab at me?
no.
Yes.
What the hell's the dream? I want to hear this.
So me and like Savannah walked in, and we were talking. All of a sudden, everyone in the store circled around us and went, shh. And I'm like, so we get out, and then we call Cohen. We're like, hey, Cohen.
No, don't call me. You leave me out of this.
So we called you. You don't have like a significant role. You just have a role. So then we were, we were like, Cohen, can you cash up us some money
As
to
long
get
as
a
I'm in the credits.
Cohen, can you cash up us some money to get a hotel? Like, we're not gonna make it home in a day. You're like, I don't have no money. I'm sorry, but like, call my mom. So we call your mom, and like, she's like, well, I'm on my way. Like, I don't have money to cash app you, but I'm on my way. So she's like, I'm here. Well, down the street there's like this little doll antique, okay? And she's like, I'm in front of the doll antique, but the only way to get to it is you have to go through it.
No.
So-
Can't go
I
over
would
it,
just
can't
sit
go
in
under
front
it,
of the
gotta go
doll
through
and
it.
So-
Which time are we at? 12?
Me and, oh, sorry.
I gotta see, because last time it was at 11 and shut up.
So then,
Oh, we've made progress.
basically, me and Savannah's walking through here. It's really creepy, and we lose each other, but then we get back up with each other. I'm just kind of skipping ahead because, like, I'm not trying to make it too long. And then, like, basically, we come to this corner. Like, there's no, like, it's just like a big maze in here. There's dolls everywhere. It's dark. It's like marble floors. Then all of a sudden, there's like this hallway and this door. There's like a big giant clock on it, and it stopped at like 3, 6, and 12. And like, I don't know, it was just creepy. All of a sudden, I felt something come after me, and like,
I'm scared, no, that's multiples of 3.
No.
and then like,
What do you mean, no?
Like 6, 6, 6, 3.
It's multiples of 3.
Yes.
12. You said no. All they need is 9.
And then like I felt something confront me, and like I got heavy. I felt heavy. I didn't know what to do. So I sat in a corner, and I'm just like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Like literally, that's what I said. And then all of a sudden, this door opens, and I book it. Like I leave Savannah, and I book it. So then Savannah's yelling, so I have to go back in there and get her. And I'm yelling at her. I'm like, if you don't get your ass out of here right now, Savannah, I'm leaving you. So then I find her, and we get out. And then your mom's waiting for us. We get in the car. Her car breaks down.
That's cute for y'all.
So for some reason, with our sweet little minds, we decided to ride some bikes. So we're riding the bike out
Why
of
didn't you
town.
teleport?
I don't know. So we're
So you
riding the
teleport
bike.
at the beginning, but for the rest, it's like
Shut up, Kaya.
Guys, I'm
give
gonna
him
use our
magical powers.
I'm gonna use our crazy powers at the start, and then never use them again.
They needed a recharge. He only
But-
gets it once a,
The
once
batteries.
a month.
We were like riding our bikes out, and it's like all of a sudden behind us we seen a car, and like the whole time we were here there was not one car, not one person besides Walmart. That's it. So then like just tons of cars come down the road, so we have to like swerve off into like the grass, and like we jump off. Well, Savannah and your mom get off on their bike and they leave me, and they go this way. There's a path that goes this way, and there's a path
Straight
that
up
goes
went,
this
nah,
way.
I'm out.
So all of a sudden, there's like cars, and they're on fire, and they're coming for me. And all of a sudden, I just see this dark.
Watch me put this in 2 times speed.
Oh my gosh! All I see is a black
I said, watch me
Dark
put this in 2 times speed.
figure,
in the
and it
video.
literally looks me in my eyes, and it says, "You're gonna die. You're not leaving here unless you're dead."
Oh,
So I'm
alright.
like, oh. So whatever.
You don't get to leave unless you're dead.
So then, like, I get back on the bike, and they turn this way. I went this way. So I'm riding. I get back here. I lock all the doors. Kaya was never seen again, and Savannah and Heather were never found.
Let's
and
go!
you went missing the same night,
Oh,
and then I woke up.
I almost made it.
Dude,
Almost made it.
My dreams are almost always based off of something that's actually happening.
Because, okay,
Like
so
in real life.
dreams are either something, I believe that they could also be like something that's going to happen, but I know,
I hope
yeah,
that don't happen.
but I know that it's also mostly based off what happened in your day or week or just in sometime in your lifetime. Most times it's more recent though.
Yeah. No,
Such
'cause
a
there was one
delayed
time I had
reaction.
this dream where it was this family, right? And their dad wasn't supposed to be around. I don't know why, because at the time my dad wasn't supposed to be around. I knew why at that time, but like,
Not anymore.
yeah, no, the younger kid. So it was kind of like a mix of like when I was older and I understood why, and when I was younger and I didn't. The little kid was like, I really miss him. Like, I want to see him. The older kid was like, well, you can't. And then they were like, well, maybe we can go see him. Why not? And then we just knew he wasn't supposed to be there, but he ended up being in that house. And just like, I knew something scary was going to happen within that dream because I can like see this guy's face and he's like waiting in a closet. And it was a weird face. And he's just sitting there like waiting for something. It looks like not sitting but like standing. I can only see his face.
Can you describe the face?
I can't. It was so weird. It didn't look human. I can tell you that. It was not. What is that?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's my skateboard.
No, it did not look human.
Look at the bottom of it.
But like, it didn't look so unhuman that it. Like, you know how some people just don't look human?
Yeah.
Ugly?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was. And so I was
Autistic.
like, yeah, like you. And so I was like, either I can wake myself
It's
up
right there.
now, or I can wait and see what happens. Like I feel like I had that option. I ended up waking myself up just so I didn't get scared, but like I was like panicking like for a little bit.
Dude, that reminds me.
I love how we're like having these great talks and Kai's over here playing with a little skateboard.
All right, Kaya, tell
Your
us one of
turn.
your weird dreams.
Has anyone ever had like a spiritual that spirit come to them in any sort of way?
Like
or form?
spiritual warfare.
I
I
feel
think
like
most-
I feel like I have.
No, like a spiritual interaction.
The most I could say is that those two dreams.
Didn't I talk about one earlier? Freaking being pushed and then my closet door slamming. I think that's pretty spiritual.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I've been kind of checking in and out.
She said sorry
So
like
there
a
was one-
Canadian.
Spiritual
Saying that
warfare, but how it been talked to form a
Wait,
spiritual.
hold on. What?
Spiritual
Spirit
warfare.
warfare.
A spiritual warfare.
What is that?
Basically, when you're on your way to get closer to God, the devil wants you to not get closer to God. So then, like, he attacks you in your dreams. He attacks you in your thoughts. Like, if someone dies, like, you have thoughts like, that person deserved to dead. Like, I wish I would have, like, had intrusive thoughts, and like honestly,
Y'all, I don't think I'm getting close enough to God.
That's when people basically. That's when people start going to like drugs and like they honestly start going to the devil during spiritual warfare. That's when you get anxiety, depression, and like you just go through it like very, very bad. And like when you read the Bible, you like. There was one point I was reading the Bible and I threw up.
Really?
I threw up. Like I had to go to the bathroom and throw up, and like I couldn't do it.
The fuck,
Like,
Kyla's like
I closed the Bible and everything.
so happy.
Like I threw up, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I got a little bit far from God when I did that. Like I really like, you know how I was really close to God. I'm like
with all your TikToks.
I'm close to God and stuff, but like I don't feel as on like a spiritual level.
Yeah.
I don't feel close to Him as I should.
I know.
But like, it's just spiritual warfare is real, people.
Yes, that is so
Dude.
true though.
Like sometimes I just feel like I'm on a staircase to heaven, and like I'm in the middle of it. I'm about to go to the gates of heaven, and just everything just gets pulled down, and you just go down, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just want to die. Like
it sucks.
like during spiritual
I've one
warfare, I don't know how
I've
many
never felt
times
this.
Okay,
I have
what-
thought.
What's your question?
So I had one dream that was like really bad about my mom.
Yeah, we're back to dreams.
And I was just wondering if you think it's spiritual warfare at this time.
Okay.
Because that time I was more religious than I was
At
now.
least you were probably like,
So basically, in this dream, I had this like weird realization. Like my mom's been in jail for at this time it was like 7 years. That's how long she had actually been dead for. In the dream, that was how long she was in jail for. That she wasn't actually dead. And I was like, well, why don't we have gone visit her? Why don't we call her?
dreams that like my dad
Uh,
was still alive.
And so I was like, so I called the prison before asking Gamers, like, can we go see her, like, visit her? They're like, yeah. And then I go tell Gamers, and Gamers like, okay, let's go. We get there, and the first thing Gamers says when we walk in is, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot she died. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do at that point. I just kind of woke up. I was very disappointed.
Straight wild, and that is blunt.
Dude.
Blunt.
It very well could have been because Barbarian funeral. Oh, I was eating up them cookies in that punch. They had some like sherbet punch.
Hold on a
At my great grandpa's funeral, they also had some pretty fire cookies.
Wait, but like
I really
the librarian?
Yeah, so our librarian died. R.I.P. Miss Mango, we love
We
you.
were talking about this earlier.
Anyway, girl, I was eating them cookies up. I mean,
Why were you at her funeral?
because I got to leave school early and like go because I was in her club. Whatever. So
Because he had
The gay
somewhat
club.
of a personal connection to her in
Yeah,
some
they're like-
tiny itty bitty way.
I know, and I'm like, guys, I really didn't know her like that. But free cookies, I'm down. I know her.
But dang, these cookies are
Yeah.
good.
At my
They
grandma
had like that
Rhonda's funeral,
sherbet punch.
at my grandma Rhonda's funeral, they had these like cups of candy. It was at her house because they couldn't like afford an actual one. And so they had like these little things like a candy out. It's the TV. And there was a bunch
TV's
of
been on for a
butterscotches
while.
in it. And I ate almost every one of those butterscotch that whole
I
day.
hate butterscotch.
Bro, butterscotch are so good. They're
Ugh.
they're so underrated.
Yeah.
My friend made me some butterscotch cookies like at the end of it.
You like butterscotch?
I'm gonna go
I ate
ahead.
them so
and I'm gonna
fast.
sign off here, guys.
No.
So Jalen's gone?
Why are
Alright.
you gone? Wait, why are you leaving?
I'm gonna go watch Shrek.
No, you're not.
No.
You're gonna be active and you're gonna communicate
I'll
and
be
you're
in your
going
room.
to be here.
watching Shrek.
No.
When you guys
No.
are done,
Sit your big willy jiggly billy down.
when you guys are done,
Nah.
I'll be here
You're staying here.
in Shrek.
No, please stay.
Guys, I mean, we kind of filled our quota.
No. I'm not done talking.
Yo, we're supposed
It's
to
like
be
almost an
yapping
hour
together.
left.
Guys,
You're supposed to be my yapping buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go yap while I watch Shrek.
No, you're supposed to be yapping with me. If you do this, you don't love me. He doesn't love me.
Alright. I'm a great. I talk.
All right, we lost one man.
Okay. No, it's actually kind of concerning how much I talk.
Me too, it's
Sometimes.
okay.
I used to be told to like slow down as a kid. Because
I get
people
told
were
to shut up all the time.
I'm
But
just
no, I
hanging
used to
out,
talk really
guys.
fast like this when I got excited about something, and people are always like, "I can't understand what you're saying." Then listen.
I used to just not talk at all.
My worst like thing is like when I'm in a really big yapping mood and I'm in a
excuse me.
conversation, someone will talk to me and it goes right through one end and out through the other. And I don't even mean it, and I feel so bad.
I feel bad for like all the teachers that put up with me through elementary school. So I wanted to talk to anybody and everybody. If I knew you, you were getting talked to.
I just used to like straight up. I used to straight up just like not talk at all. There were no words ever.
I always talked.
I'm the yapper.
Specifically, Mr. Freeman in 5th grade.
Mr. Freeman?
There was some teacher in Waverly named Mr. Freeman.
Okay, I was about to say the band teacher.
No. Yeah, no.
Mrs. Robertson, I'll go in her class and I'll just yap her
Who's
ear
that?
off.
Miss Robinson.
Oh, Robinson. I thought
Yeah.
she said Robert.
No.
I said Robinson.
Dude, Miss Robinson's chill. I love Miss
She's great.
Robinson.
I want to buy a bunch of like mini, I don't know, just a mini bunch of ducks or llamas or whatever and hide them around her room.
Actually, somebody did that with babies, and instead of fighting them, she just let them sit.
Well, and they also want,
They did that to
Butler.
Mrs. Richard too, and Mrs. Richard went on like a hunt.
Oh, we got one back.
My phone's dead and I only got one text message. And it's from Cohen's freaking girlfriend.
Becky.
Wait, let's see if she texted me. She does
Probably
not.
not.
Let's go. So I don't respond
She
to her.
has not texted me.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back to yapping. I'm glad that you decided not to watch Shrek and Family Be Social Networks.
I would, but I kind of don't remember.
Okay, what is the next topic? We need to-
Dude, I don't know. Topics just like fly off the shelf.
Wills, how young will you guys be when you write your
Wills?
Yes.
Guys, why does everything I gotta be so existential?
That's not even existential.
That's pretty. It's up
just
there.
morbid.
Okay, what about marriage? How old do you want to be when you get married?
Probably pretty young.
I want to wait till
I
I'm
doubt
at
I'll
least-
ever get married. I doubt it.
I love it. You said I doubt I'll ever get married.
No. It's not happening.
Why don't you want to get married?
I get what you just said.
You think I want to like walk in with somebody and be like, "You're mine forever now"?
I mean, he
Hey,
goes
oh, dang.
going all the time.
Oh, he
He
was
scared me.
sleeping so peacefully too.
I feel like there's
Are you
not
sure
an
he
age.
jumped up real fast?
He was. He was so sleepy.
I don't
there.
think there's an age I want to get married. I feel like after 5 years we could propose, and then wait 2 years and we can get married.
The only reason I don't think I will is I am like very.
Wait,
Picky.
2 years after the proposal?
Hey,
I know this
make
is off
sure it's
topic,
true.
but I
All right.
cannot wait for my I cannot wait for my 40s. I heard the 40s are the best.
oh. But no.
Cats.
I've been sitting here.
I would get married, but I'm like very picky, and I get bored of things like really, really fast. So I can't like, I've straight up like left you in my room like multiple times before. That's just
You
simply
leave
because I
me
got bored.
everywhere.
It's actually really bad how bored I will get with anything and everything. Unless I'm talking, I don't get bored then.
What age do you want to get married?
Probably in my 20s.
Y'all are insane for when you get married so early.
I know, like, I want to get married in my
You just
20s,
said
I wanna
whatever
have a baby.
age. I
swear
said
to
20s.
God, I swear to God, if someone proposed to me in my 20s, I would reject them and like leave them. That is too early to sit there and be like, you're gonna be locked down for the rest of your life.
I'm not locking down with somebody that young.
No, I will later in life when I get bored.
When I get bored.
Honestly.
Come in.
What?
What?
Nothing.
What about commenting?
Commenting.
That's what I heard.
Commentary for WWE.
Dude, I would love to be a
That would be
commentator for some WWE. I'd be up there with the mic.
Don't
Oh my gosh, it's Kane!
I said don't be loud, and he goes ah.
Dude, I would be the next JR.
You would just be like fanboying the whole time.
I would.
JR, remember JR?
Oh my God, were you there for JR?
No. Girl, did I see the tea?
No, what happened?
He ended up having a baby,
I heard about that.
and it wasn't even his.
And then I heard that his wife left him and took his tools, took
everything from him. And then he tried to get back with Nani, but Nani didn't want to get back with him.
Yes. That was wild when I heard about that.
No, but I don't know what's going on, but I am shocked by this information.
Dude, when I used to have her phone, like I would go through the photos because I'm nosy, and like I would see screenshots of like
That's
her
messed
and him going off.
And no, he told me a story. Sorry.
Go ahead.
She told me a story.
Is it about the keys?
No.
Oh.
I know he threw that right in her forehead, but
Dude,
anyway.
she meant that with her whole chest.
I know. He was like, I guess they were in the car together, and he was like, yelling at her, and he was trying to like smack a hit on her. So she
do
every
that.
time he smacked a hit on her, she'd put her foot and go faster. I guess she got to like 80 miles per hour or something. She slammed on his brakes and he went straight into like the windshield and cracked his head open.
Good.
She didn't take him to the hospital. She said she took him home and went to bed.
Good. She's
Good
doing
for
that.
her.
If he's
Yeah.
doing all that, I don't.
I wouldn't blame her. Dude, I would make sure he went through the windshield and left.
Yeah, there's one guy from a book that if I could personally jump, I would. And that's Tom Buchanan from The Great Gatsby. That man is awful. He cheats on his wife,
I don't remember.
hits the girl that he's cheating with, like straight up smacks, boom,
Boom!
like breaks her nose.
Boom.
Very short-tempered with all of them, and then blamed Gatsby.
On everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Like
ooh, the ending had me in tears.
when Gatsby gets,
That and when he took the blame for her.
yeah,
Dude,
and then she doesn't even have the decency to show up to the funeral.
that's what I'm saying. That was not okay. Even like if you thought he was creepy or whatever, like he had good intentions, and he even like he took the blame for you.
Dude, he literally got shot for you. And even though it was
That.
Daisy that ran over the girl.
Exactly.
Have you seen The Big
Oh,
Lebowski?
I'm so mad.
It's pretty good. It's a board. It's a comedy.
She did not deserve none of that. And he bought the house like across the lake, and he did all of that just for
He really
her.
got her one of the nicest rings I've ever seen. Like, have you seen the movie?
Yes, I don't think I remember the ring though. It's been so
And that
long.
mistress that Tom had was the ugliest person I think I've ever seen. She's like, like that's what you're cheating with.
That,
You can't find
that's
somebody
the side
better?
piece? You
You
know,
know, I think
maybe,
it's so stupid,
what?
and so many people are gonna get so mad at me for it. If a guy beats you, why would you go back to him if you break up with him? If you have the right to break up with him, why would you go back with him? No, because literally, I have an aunt.
Put your hand down.
I know the
Wait,
answer.
hold on. 'Cause
You're just dumb.
I have an aunt. Okay,
You don't know my
her
answer.
name is Amber,
Oh, I thought it was something.
and literally, okay, her
You
ex-husband.
got very defensive with that. I thought it was something else. Chill, man. I was joking.
There's not.
Her ex-husband broke her nose, broke her collarbone, broke her leg, broke her wrist,
Told me
broke
about
her
that.
arm. He literally hurt her so bad, but she went back with him the next day.
That could be like. I swear, people do stupid stuff.
Like, I just don't understand, it's like-
I hate it.
If you, and I also don't understand restraining orders.
I don't understand when like in like the first month of your relationship when y'all say I love you. I think it's the most disgusting thing because it's only been 1 month. How do you love that person? I understand if you like them a lot, but like loving them, that's that's just not.
I rarely say I love you to people. I only say that going to bed to gamers. You know how I say goodnight to like most people?
Good night.
Good night.
He says it to me a lot.
Well, of
That's a little
course.
different.
That's
It's
because
been over a
y'all
year.
are dating.
But go grab me a chair.
Do you not want to sit there no more?
I'm gonna go grab a kitchen chair. Those are good for my back.
I know I'm about to fix this trash.
And restraining orders are so stupid.
Because half of the time they don't even listen
Not-
to them or.
And not even just that, okay? Let's say you get like a restraining order on your crazy ex or something. Dude,
They're crazy for a reason.
exactly, like, they come to your house, knock on the door. You can't touch me because I have a paper. What's that paper finna do?
You get in jail.
I cannot wait till I turn 18
Okay,
and I
hold on,
have the
hold on,
right
hold
to
on,
bear
hold on.
arms.
When Noah gets in here, we're gonna be on our last topic. Shut that down.
Sorry, God. What?
When Noah gets in here, oh wait, hold on. When Noah gets in here, we're gonna be on our last topic, and then we're gonna shut the camera down and whatnot, cause it'll be like over an hour.
Is it really?
Noah, get over here.
Ah! You have to, if I
Where am I
have to
supposed
sit
to
in,
sit?
right there.
Right there.
And that blocks everybody else off.
Good.
We'll be fine.
Make sure to block me
My
too.
name is Regina Joy.
You don't have to sit like that, gosh.
Fine. You don't need to be in it.
You just be like this.
Alright, what's our last topic?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just anything and everything, man.
Our last
We just
topic
talked into topic this
Shit, I like it.
about Noah and Kyle's love story. We should write a book about that.
Oh my
Story.
gosh! The Noah and Kaya love
There
story.
once was two people, Noah and Kaya. A very long, beautiful, sunny
Jalen, do you want to write a book together?
Yeah, that'd be so.
Dude, I could write
Dude,
a
I
dope
wrote
story.
so many books.
You don't understand. I can make anything. You give me
A love story about you and Kyle?
No. You give me a prompt and I will make it absolutely terrifying. And it will be
Kaya signing off.
the best
Bye, guys.
scary story you will read. I legit.
My
I
dad
would.
has a book.
He does?
It's in there.
Okay. No, I can
She
get.
said, I'm going in my
Okay, no. I need you all to give me a prompt, and I will write something good. In like within a week. In a week, give me a week. I'll get you a good story. Y'all, can
You guys
write a
wanna-
good story?
You guys want to see if we can make up a story right now, like right this second?
Oh, what? A story?
A story. Okay, I'll go first. It was a dark and gloomy night, 1983.
We'll go back to the 80s, bro.
A two couple alone in the house.
Two couples. You gonna force them?
Maybe.
Maybe leave him alone, man.
Okay, now I gotta restart my story. Okay, we're gonna restart this. It was a. There was a dark and gloomy night in 1983. I think I said that wrong. Anyway,
No, you said the same.
okay, 1983. There was a house party. Their best friend.
party!
With their best friend. He invited them all over for a brunch. A brunch, yeah, I know, so sophisticated. Anyway, a brunch. And they all arrived, but they only had one rule. They all had to, so it's like modern day, okay? But like they all had to dress up for like 1983s. It's like 1980s. So like they all dress up and they get like personas and like characters and like they have to act like the characters or whatever.
It's one of those mass parties.
Yeah, but like they don't have to like wear masks and be like, you don't know who I am. But like, you know, they're just like they have characters and personas. Well, they get there and they go inside. They all arrive and they eat and one of the friends start like throwing up and they're like, what's going on?
It's a murder mystery!
Okay. The maid comes out and she's like, your friend has been poisoned. And you guys have to find the antidote.
It's a murder mystery!
You guys have to go and vote who goes up to the dollhouses. And whoever builds the dollhouse first,
I'm not following.
whoever builds the dollhouse first
Okay.
will find the antidote. The other has to play Russian roulette with the gun.
Who are they playing with?
Okay, I'm gonna give people's names. Okay, so everyone goes into the circle. Everyone,
Oh, for the woods!
every,
Guys, what are you talking about?
We're making up stories.
everyone goes into the circle in the living room, and they all vote for everyone. And the two people that get picked, Joey and Cassandra.
Cassandra.
No, don't pick Cassandra. That's such a bad name.
Joey and Liza. Okay.
I'm out or follow you.
No.
That's my sushi's name.
Okay.
Yeah, where is your sushi?
Living room. But they get picked. So they go upstairs, they go in the room, and they build a dollhouse. Liza builds it before Joey. Joey plays Russian roulette, and he dies. She gets the antidote, she goes downstairs, she runs to her friend, the maid tells her how to use it and whatever. But it was too late. He died. So then they're all trying to leave the house. They can't leave the house. So then they come to the next challenge. There's a bunch of treasure chests in the pool. But here's the problem. The owner before the house, there was multiple owners and they all had a curse when they moved in. Long story short, they all died. One survived. Liza survived. She was pretty. Okay, next.
Next.
Give me it. I can tell this is like in first person, and it's based off that feeling that's like somebody's always behind you.
Oh, I should have done Noah and Kyle love story. That would have been
That's why I took this. But you know that feeling like when somebody's like constantly behind you and you just cannot shake it? I mean, it's gonna be to the extreme and drive some guy insane in this. So like, that's just your fair warning.
Do I look like I'm
start,
part of the
start, come
KKK
on.
with this one? I need to know.
Man,
Do you have anything to say about that?
Do I look like I'm the KKK because of my head?
You have to cover your face. Ah!
Alright.
Alright.
not offensive, actually.
Wait, should I tell this in first story or should I tell it in third person?
Either. Whatever your heart desires.
I don't know, because if I were to write this, it would be in first person.
Sebastian.
Yo, I gotta think about this.
Oh, I don't have one.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a story.
About what?
Anything, just on the spot.
I gotta think about it. What?
I don't know. I'm not good at making stories. It doesn't feel good, does it?
Alright, then I guess we gotta make a story.
I don't have one.
Make it!
Okay.
On the spot!
There's a story. Ooh.
So there was this guy, right? He worked at a grocery store, right?
Okay.
His name was Paul. Paul Arbitraries.
Okay.
Paul Arbitraries. He, what?
Continue.
Anyways, he killed people in his spare time. He was a hitman.
Oh.
Okay, nope, Noah's going.
He was tired of your story. It wasn't good for him. He didn't like it.
I can't say this with a straight face. It's a serious story. It's not funny.
Just cackle with
Just
it.
laugh with him.
So he wakes up, and he doesn't know what to think.
He wakes
He just feels like somebody's there. He goes to the
Shut up!
bathroom.
He's trying to talk.
Oh, dang, I was hitting that one actually.
You didn't miss the
And he just feels like somebody's there, right? He looks behind him, and he lives with his daughter, him, and his wife. It's just those three. And he has a journal where he writes down everything
My leg is itchy.
that he feels and sees. So, the first entry. Today it felt like he was behind me. I swear, I always see him. Just a shadow of somebody just constantly behind me. That's it. And then, eventually, he just goes insane. He goes insane and insane. And then, on the final day,
Is his name Sam?
no.
Insane Sam.
His final entry. Today's the end. And then he just basically dies.
You know
Of
what that reminds me
anxiety.
of?
What?
That reminds me of a story I read this year.
And then something picks up his journal, and it's writing in it. And it just says, I killed him.
Wow.
Something was always behind him. If I had more time and detail, I would definitely listen to that.
Bro, I'm now expecting like a 2-page paragraph on that story. Okay.
I've thought about it.
That
I've
is
had
your
that
English
story
teacher
idea.
now.
I've had that story
I
idea
will.
for so long. And I just don't know how to go about it.
It's really easy. Just be like, just extend what you just said. Literally, just extend it.
Literally, just make it longer than it has to be, like everything
Literally,
else in this
just
world.
drag
Made
it.
it where I can hear the world.
Is that like a bad thing? I thought it was a good thing to be able to hear the world.
Just like, yeah, just drag it on. Just be like, every single day. He woke up. He seen. He felt.
But like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go in detail. I gotta like. Add
Even when he-
actions.
Alright, this is our last thing, people. We're at
I
50
have one more
now.
question.
It's already 11. This is
Okay.
not ASMR. This is just
It's not supposed to be fun. Okay, anyways, I don't know.
Go, Diego, go. You know?
Go,
Okay, I have a question for she's like doing a story.
Alright.
So, who's gonna marry Noah?
We both pointed to
I'd like a
him.
choice, please.
No.
Oh, I'd like a vote.
Okay.
The
I
people
vote
have
Kaya.
spoken.
Wait.
It's a 2-1.
You point at Kaya, right?
I think I Kaya.
And I point at Kaya. It's
So-
2-2.
No, it's not. You weren't pointing at anyone. You can
I'm
go
pointing at
back.
You.
You don't get a vote.
We're gonna do a
A vote. A vote.
Who votes
Jesus
for
Christ,
Kaya?
a vote.
I
Who votes for Cohen?
2 against 2.
Who votes for Jalen? Wait, who votes for Jalen? Everyone raise their hand for Jalen.
Here comes the rise.
See?
Alright, that's